Hi, my name is Louis from Strictly Front Wheel Drive. I'm an independent racer. I'm still on the come up, as you would say. Learning every day. I just wanted to talk about a couple things that I have in my mind. I see a lot of videos on YouTube and just Instagram, all that stuff. A lot of people have grown to hate, or not hate, I should say, push aside the eBay parts. eBay turbo kits, all that stuff. I mean, and my take on it is if you don't really have a lot of money, I mean, why bash somebody if they don't have a lot of money, you know, and that's all they can afford is eBay parts. Me, for one, I'm just a cheap ass. I like eBay parts just because they're affordable, and obviously I'm not the richest guy in the world. I don't have sponsors or anything, so I like cheap power. I've seen a lot of people make great power on eBay parts. I still don't get why they get bashed so much. But one of the parts I want to talk about is this guy on YouTube. He made this boost controller. JS. If I get it wrong, it's a JS boost controller, he calls it. It's his version. I made this the other day. The only problem I had was this piece. It's not exactly the same as the one he has in the video, so the inside diameter is really not the same size as the 90-degree angle part, but you can still thread it and make it work. This boost controller, I've tested. It actually works. Holds up pressure. It's cheap, 20 bucks it cost me for all those parts. I wanted to talk about my build especially. I own a 95 Honda Civic hatchback. It's a B16, straight from Japan, JDM motor. Very healthy, blessed for it. I went ahead and bought, as you guys would guess, an eBay turbo unit. This bad boy cost me around 130, 140 bucks on eBay. I don't think it's that bad. I checked the shaft play on it. There's no shaft play at all. Balanced poorly. It has been balanced. So that was one of the things I noticed on a lot of forums, a lot of other videos. People say, "Oh, they're not balanced, this and that." Well, pretty good idea to contact the person who's selling it. That's why you can contact these sellers. Ask them, "Hey, is this turbo balanced? How good do you guys balance it? How much time do you guys take balancing it? Do you guys actually sit there and balance it, or you guys just give it a quick balance and say it's good?" It has been marked. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a red and green mark where they actually mark the bolt positions. I'm not sure if that's for balancing or not, but I mean, it was marked. They have marked the bolts on them. Maybe for warranty purposes. I was a mechanic for many years, and still am. And a lot of manufacturers do that just in case warranty purposes, where they the customer will come back and say, "Hey, your part failed, this and that." Well, did you take it apart? And they're going to look at that that marking on the bolt, and if it doesn't line up, or it doesn't match to the markings they made, well, most likely you took it apart, and that's going to void the warranty. But I don't knock eBay at all. Is there a chance that the eBay turbos, they blow? Yeah, I've seen videos where they blow, but what I wanted to discuss most importantly today about the eBay turbos is a lot of people say you got to put restrictors on them because of oil blow by. Well, let me put this turbo down. It's kind of heavy. The fact of the matter is, in my theory, you shouldn't restrict these turbos of oil. A lot of people say, "Oh, put an oil restrictor on the oil feed line, restrict the oil going in, that way it doesn't get backed up in the oil drain." line, and the pressure forces the excess oil out the oil seals, obviously, and ends up in, you know, the turbine housing and the compressor housing. I think that is not a good idea, just because if you think about it, if you look at the port on the feed side, it's much smaller already than the drain side. On this one, perfect example I'll show you. That's the feed hole right there in the middle. And if you take a look at the drain side, it's pretty significantly larger. And the fact is that a lot of these people that will buy these AN 10AN fittings, and the 10AN is actually small. It might be a big fitting, it is a big fitting, but the hole, the center diameter of that hole is actually smaller. So once you got a whole bunch of that pressure going in, say people use they say use a 4AN fitting. Now you use a 4AN fitting for the feed line, you got all that pressure going in, and if you're using a 10AN fitting, what I found is that the hole is too small, so that's what's creating the pressure back up. You know what I mean? So what I like to do is take whatever, add as much pressure as you can, you know, to that turbo. It's not going to hurt anything. The problem is the drain. You have to make sure that drain is open enough and it's the same size of the diameter of that drain hole.